Hey guys, Metal Driver 89 here, bringing you a non-WWE review. This time I'm actually going to be reviewing a superhero figure, the Amazing Spider-Man comic book version by Mafex. I'm really excited to open this figure up and take a look at it. I've been really wanting to get my hands on this for a while. Unfortunately, I did not get a chance to purchase this when it was initially released in February, so I missed out on it because it sold out very quickly and the prices on the aftermarket jumped up pretty high. Thankfully, though, it was announced that it was going to be re-released in June, and the prices on eBay went down quite a bit. I was fortunate enough to find this on eBay for a good price. It was actually a few dollars above retail, so I figured, why not pick it up now? I don't have to wait till June. So, with that being said, we're going to quickly take a look at the box, the sides, and the back, and then we'll open this figure up. So, looking at the sides, you see Spider-Man on this side. It has the logo of the Amazing Spider-Man there. The other side of the box, you get a different image of Spider-Man and some different Spider-Man logos. Taking a look at the back of the box, you see a logo of Spider-Man, a logo for Mafex, Spider-Man in different poses, along with the accessories that it comes with. And to note that this Spider-Man is based off the Todd McFarlane design. Other people have also noted that this is also a Mark Bagley design. For myself, I'm just going to refer to it as the Todd McFarlane Spider-Man because that's what it resembles most to me. But Mark Bagley did design Spider-Man with the wide eyes back in the early 90s. So, with that said, let's go ahead and open up this figure and take a closer look at it. Alright, now that we have the Spider-Man out of the packaging, we can take a closer look at the figure. And before we get into the figure itself, I want to go over the accessories because he comes with a ton of them. He does come with several different webs, including 4 webs that you can attach to his wrist. If you see those holes there, they can be placed in around the wrist peg, and you got these different lengths of webs webs that are shooting out. He also has this one right here that you can actually plug into one of the hands so that it looks like he's slinging, sorry. Can't really focus on that. There we go. And this web here looks really nice. It's pretty lengthy. It's got this almost grabby kind of design here, so it's attaching to something, and it can actually attach to this peg here. You might be wondering, well, what is this for? Well, he does come with a flight stand, so if you attach it to that, you can have this latching onto something for, let's say if you're doing photography, or even just having him on the shelf, which is really cool. So we can display that a little bit later. He comes with a ton of different hands. He has 2 wall crawling hands. Actually, I grabbed the wrong one. Here. He's got 2 wall crawling hands here. He's got 2 others, as you saw. One has, the other ones have magnets on them, so you can actually have Spider-Man hanging or sticking to a surface, which is really nice. And he also has extra feet that also have magnets, which is really nice. Now, me personally, I'm probably not going to use these accessories, but it's nice that they included that. Set those aside. He also has 2 fisted hands for punching bad guys. He has these slightly open gripped hands. So this is for the web swinging accessory. So something like this, so you can have him swinging onto a web. So that's really nice. And then, of course, what Spider-Man is complete without thwipping hands. Get that focus a little bit. So, and the hands that he comes with, standard, are these relaxed open hands. So I'm going to go ahead and swap these out. And as you saw, it was really simple to do so. Just plug them in there. They're pretty easy to do that. So I'll do that to the other hand. So then you've got his whipping hands. Actually, I'm going to quickly take this out and put one of the webs on him to display that. So you can reenact or do a scene where he's shooting his web out, and that's really cool. And then the other accessories that he comes with is another mask or head sculpt. So this one, the eyes look a little not as big as the other ones, so this one could pass off as maybe a different artist style, or just if you want to have them looking a little more menacing, which is really cool. He also comes with this awesome Peter Parker head. Looks pretty good. I really like how this turned out. It's really nice. So let's go ahead and pop that on. Alright, so I did try putting this on, and it was really tight and I didn't want to force it, so just at the risk of not breaking this figure, I'm going to go ahead and just not put it on. But he does also come with this other accessory here, which is this unmasked, or I should say mask off piece, which is nice. You can put this in his hand and have him walking around maybe, or not walking around, but standing without his mask and him holding the mask, which is nice. So, taking a look at the figure, detailing looks really good. I love the big eyes on the Spider-Man, really reminiscent to the Todd McFarlane style, which I was always a big fan of growing up. Detailing on the figure looks really good. You see a lot of shadowing. See the lines within the webbing, the black lines, which is nice. Really good, solid paint. I don't see really any splotches or bleeding of the paint. So really nice paint job. So this is good. I like this. Going over the articulation, the head and neck are on 2 different ball joints, which allows for a great range of motion. He can look that far up, he can look this far down, which is really good, especially for wall crawling poses. The arms and shoulders are on a hinge and a ball joint, I believe, so you can go all the way around, go that far out. It does have a butterfly joint, allows the shoulders to go inward more and outward, so great for jumping and crouching poses. He has a bicep swivel, double jointed elbow, which has great range of motion. The wrists are on a hinge and it swivels, so great for thwipping action. He has a torso articulation here, great ab crunch. So again, really great posing for this figure, which is what you need with a Spider-Man figure. So legs are on a ball joint, so they go that far out, this high up, and if you'd like, you can drop the hinge so you can get a much better range of motion, which again is perfect, especially when you want to put him in very dynamic poses. He's got double jointed knees, the ankles have a hinge, and a really good pivot. So this is really nice. When I pose my Spider-Man swinging, I like to have his hips and legs in these very flexible and dynamic poses. This is really good. Also showing off the flight stand that he comes with. It's a very standard flight stand that most Mafex figures come with. So it's got this nice stand here. And it's got different bends and hinges at several different spots. So, and it comes with this clip here. Attached here at this peg. So it has this clip here so that you can easily attach Spider-Man from the back and have him in some really good flight pose. So there you can have him in really good flight poses, although mine is actually pretty loose, so I might want to tighten that myself. But you get the idea. So there, here you can see the Spider-Man with the web line here in his hand. That way you can give him this kind of pose where he's swinging, which looks really good. Really like how that turned out. Alright, and here we have a side-by-side comparison with two different Marvel Legend Spider-Man figures. They're basically the two Marvel Legends are basically the same figure, just different color and different head scan. This is the original Pizza Spidey, and this one is the San Diego Comic-Con The Raft exclusive Spider-Man with the Todd McFarlane head sculpt. So you can see the differences is night and day. These two are pretty much a $20 figure, whereas this one is almost a $100 figure. So it looks really nice seeing these three side by side. Unfortunately, I don't have any other Spider-Mans to compare it to. I had the Rebel Tech Spider-Man, but I sold that because I wasn't really happy with that figure. I wasn't a fan of that. I don't have any other Mafex Spider-Man figures, and I don't have any Mezco ones. So these are really the three that I've got. And I'm quite satisfied with this Mafex one, so pretty sure this is going to be the one that I'm going to have, so I don't really need any others. Alright, after reviewing the Spider-Man figure, what is my verdict? Well, if you haven't kind of noticed over the course of this review, I've been praising it a lot, giving it, pretty much saying this is a great figure. So my verdict is, I love it. This is an amazing Spider-Man figure, no pun intended. I really love how it turned out. I love the posability, I love all the accessories it comes with. And really, this is the ultimate Spider-Man figure for me. I don't really need any others, so I'm really happy with it. I love it. Definitely, if you are a Spider-Man fan, I'd say pick it up. It is getting released again in June, so if you missed out on the first initial release, you can get it again pretty soon at retail price. It does retail at some places for about 90, 95, 100 bucks. So it is expensive, but it is definitely worth it. For me, this is the Spider-Man figure to have in my collection. So that was my review. If you liked it, go ahead, hit that like button. If you want to support this channel, hit the subscribe button to see more toy reviews. If you would like to share this video with other people, go ahead and do that. And again, as always, stay tuned till the end to see a slideshow of this Spider-Man in action, and I'll see you next time.